you've been following along, what did we do? We created a slide, which was our escape room. We added all kinds of different things that we wanted to put on it. We next did a site, which is, it homes the escape room. The thing to remember is a lot of times, people will ask me, well, I can't get this to link. You don't link in here. You build everything you want to link on your slides. And then also remember we added some clues based on adding pages. Okay, so those were the first two videos. This one now, your question should be, well, I want them to click and answer a question. Well, that's easy. You can build questions, go to new, go to a form. So these are kind of nice because they're already kind of filled in for you. You can see there's different ways you can have them answer. I'm going to just go with multiple choice, and I'm going to call this the clown form. All right, and then in here I can ask a question. Who is my favorite clown? All right, and what's kind of nice, you can even put pictures in here. Let's say I want to look for a clown. Oh, he looks mad. He looks creepy. Let's go creepy. All right, and so you can add, images. So it's kind of nice, to make them, a little bit nicer for the students to see some pictures in here. And then I can go in here and I can put Bozo. I don't even know any clown names. Fifi, Homer, and Bart. I don't know any clown names. All right. So the big thing to notice here is, how do you even tell which one they get correct? Well, you have to go up here to the settings and tell it to make this a quiz. Okay? So, that's one of the biggest things, is that if you don't have that set to make it a quiz, and then here, notice you even have these other settings that you can turn these off. That if you don't want them to see, anything, you can put points if you want, if you're using this for grading. I'm just doing it for fun. All right, so now go back to the question, and notice there's an answer key here now. So that's kind of cool. So I can go to the answer key and say, well, I'm going to say Bozo is my favorite clown. All right, because I don't even know who the other people. Maybe I'll fool people and say it's Homer. Yeah, let's go with Homer, and I say done. All right. The other thing that you can do, which is kind of nice, so if I just ran this right now and they just answered it, right, it wouldn't really do anything. So you want to tell them if they got it correct. That's where these sections come in. So if you add these sections, and when I answer this, I want something to happen. I want it to go to a section based on an answer. So I'm going to have I'm clicking this twice. I'm going to have a wrong, and then I'm going to have a correct. Okay, and then in here, once again, you can do whatever you want to put in here. Let's add an image and say wrong answer. I didn't mean, okay, we'll do what up. These are kind of like creepy, right? Let's not do mean. Let's just do wrong answer. There we go. Give them a big old X and make them scared. All right, so if they get it wrong, they get this X. If they get it right, let's add an image here. Everybody likes puppies, right? Let's see. Oh, look at the puppy. So if they get it correct, they get to see the cute little puppy. All right. So up here, now, if you noticed, okay, I'm going to click this to select it. Don't forget, I clicked these three dots and said go to section based on answer. So Homer is correct. That's section 3. All right, so I want to tell that to go to section 3. And then these would actually go to the wrong. Okay, so wrong, the wrong, and then the wrong. All right. And so now in here, though, if I have this set to continue to the next section, But I might want, if they get this wrong, I might want this to go back and let them try it again, right? So I could have them go back. So this is kind of fun because you can flip things around, and then, when, and you can keep going down here to have as many things as you want. And you can have the last section, like if you want to add another section, that you're done. Okay, you completed the room, everything looks good, and you're actually done. All right, had a coughing fit, so I needed to pause. So now I've built a form, and again, you can just keep adding more and more to this, or you can tell them to go, you could end here and say, now go back to the main room and try to find other locks. Whatever you want to do. All right, so if I preview this and I say Homer, well, let's do it wrong. Let's go with Bozo. Okay, notice that I got that this was wrong. Oh, don't worry about my UTSA email address there because I'm not using my Gmail account while I'm doing this. That doesn't matter. I can click next and notice it takes me back because remember I told it to go back here. And so I try Homer and I got it correct. All right, so back in my form, let me go back here where you saw me creating this. I just created the eyeball because I just simply need this link. Okay, so I'm just looking for the link. I have copied it. Where do we always go when we're going to create something? We go back to our room, right? We go back to our escape room, our sites. No. Everything you built is in here. So maybe now in here, I want to draw a shape. I was trying to find something that kind of sort of looks like this lamp. It's pretty good, right? It's actually very good. All right, and so undo that. I have my lamp here, same old thing that we did to link. Everything you just link the same, you just have to have a link to go to. So now I apply, I tell it to be transparent, I do not want a border around it. And now I go back to my escape room, I publish this, which just the link says there really wasn't anything to publish, and now I view my published site. Once again, we had a clue, we had another clue, and now if they click on the lamp, it takes them to answer the question. So, I mean, it's almost like there's so many things you can do with this that you can build in here, and just what do you want them to go to? You can have them go to a Google document. I've seen teachers use this where that you have them go to a Google Sheets and do a calculation. There's so many cool things that you can do with these escape rooms to make it fun for the students, to do those boring assignments that you're creating.